All right, well, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for being here today. We are launching the city's 2021 construction season worth $70 million in public infrastructure projects. This year's investment in public infrastructure will help our community continue our economic recovery. Our projects will support critical utility needs and also assist traveling public, including motorists, bicyclists, and pedestrians, while putting community members to work. Typically, every $1 million in public construction investment supports as many as 20 good-paying jobs in our community. So if you add it up, that's as many as 1,400 good-paying jobs at a time when we need it more than ever. The $70 million investment in construction includes $40 million in new work and $30 million in projects continuing from last year that will improve our streets, protect the Spokane River, and invest in the city's critical water and sewer systems. Last spring, the city deployed, you'll remember, an additional $10 million in street maintenance work, contracted out to the private sector to be done during 2020 and in 2021, and it provided a boost to economic activity at the very beginning of our health pandemic. So you will see the second year of that work with projects distributed throughout the city to benefit both residents and our businesses. We're holding today's announcement here on Sprague to support the businesses along this corridor that will be impacted during this construction project. Rehabilitation projects like this require full closures. And so we want to remind you to please visit these businesses while they are closed down because they will be impacted. I know Doug Trudeau of Trudeau's Marina. Doug, are you here? There you are, Dea. Hi, Doug. He's one of the business owners here today, and I know Doug and all the others would really appreciate your support during this time. The Sprague project will complete improvements on the Sprague corridor from Stone to Division, and the work is just one of many city projects that are bringing new investment to this area of town, the University District, and it's taking shape and it's looking fantastic. The city has also been partnering directly with private property owners through a grant from the EPA. We have helped to invest $600,000 to help clean up properties for redevelopment. So joining us today is Lars Gilbert. He is CEO of the University District, and he's going to tell us more about all the very exciting things that are happening here.
Thank you so much, Mayor. And this is many years in coming that we're able to do this. And the opportunity for Sprague is actually a co-investment with the city. This is actually the largest investment the University District Public Development Authority has made. It's $4 million. And when we looked to the city, we realized that the guts of the road itself hadn't been touched in over 100 years, and the surface since 1985. And so those of you that have driven on Sprague might have felt that and seen that, and the city wanted to be able to focus on it, but there's a large part of the cities that they need to be able to prioritize. And so with us stepping forward with the $4 million, they joined us and partnered with us. But we're grateful to not just partner with the city, but as the mayor mentioned, the private development. Currently in the University District, we have over $100 million of private development coming in here. And that is creating good jobs. And that's skilled trades workers, apprenticeships, engineers, architects, but it's also creating jobs for our students that are graduating that we want to keep in our community and not lose to other communities. So again, this is one of our largest investments, and it's creating new housing. We've got 600 units of housing across the University District. And one thing that I've been really excited to see, construction's exciting to see, but also a little bit of a challenge, but that's going to bring in 1,000 more people into this area. And while it would have been wonderful to have those 1,000 people before the pandemic going to our businesses, going to our restaurants, it's going to allow us to be able to build back faster and better than we have been able to date. So we couldn't have done this without the willing partners of the city, and I'm grateful because when the city looked at this opportunity, it wasn't just a pet project here in the University District, but they saw that building the tax base for the entire region would be good for residents across the area. It would create new job opportunities, new training opportunities, new housing that we desperately need. And so we're grateful to be able to invest in this, and hopefully we'll see more housing, more businesses coming online in the months and years to come. So with that, I want to pass it over to Kyle Tuig, the Engineering Services Director.
Thank you, Lars. The investment in the University District really is exciting. We've done a tremendous amount of work here over the past several years, but our project on Sprague here is just a part of the construction that's planned for this year. We're excited to deliver projects that will improve infrastructure for bicyclists and pedestrians, and those that will also help motorists. We're continuing that long quest to improve the health of the Spokane River, kicking off some pretty exciting projects there. Our new projects include a build out of the Centennial Trail through West Central. This project will create a 10 to 12 foot wide separated Class A trail that will be just a real gem to the Centennial Trail that's currently just signed on a city street right now. A new sidewalk is going in on North River Drive, which is going to connect from Division over to Washington, right into that brand new beautiful entrance to Riverfront Park that opens up this summer. We're starting a series of projects aimed at managing stormwater from what's called the Cochrane Basin. It's the largest stormwater basin in the city, and around 350 to 500 million gallons of stormwater go to the river every year. And then in 2022, we have another project related that will rebuild TJ Menock Boulevard from the bridge all the way up to Northwest Boulevard as a part of all this work. We also continue to work on projects that got started last year. Replacement of the 104-year-old Post Street Bridge continues. The last year, we've really focused on restoring those historic arches that we're saving as part of the project, but the demolition of the rest of the bridge will be beginning here very shortly. We're also going to be working on rehabilitation for the North Suspension Pedestrian Bridge right in Riverfront Park. That is also slated for this year. Continuing some of the work we did last year on the Hamilton corridor, we have 2 more signals to upgrade and add dedicated left turn pockets, which I'm sure everybody appreciates on those intersections. And that's up at North Foothills and at Indiana. And the second phase of work on the South Gorge Trail project through Peaceful Valley is continuing on this year, helping to create another great leg of the envisioned Great Gorge Trail. With this phase, the new trail will run from Sandifer Bridge all the way to Red Band Park. Of course, we always have to continue to improve our streets, and our street department has a complete series of grind and overlay projects throughout the city, improving the pavement conditions for all users. Mayor Woodward, I'll turn it back over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Kyle. Of course, our city construction isn't complete without isn't just limited to public works, so we're also working on projects to finish up Riverfront Park, upgrading the koi pond in Manitou Park on the South Hill, investing in a new irrigation system for the Downriver Golf Course, and adding new library facilities, also upgrading our flagship library downtown, and many of those libraries are going to open up this year. So a lot of really exciting projects that we're working on, and it's a big year for construction, and much needed jobs will come along with that. So this is all about your city at work for you. Anybody have any questions that myself or Kyle or Lars can answer?
Will the American Rescue Plan funding that's coming into the city play a role at all in what is accomplished this year? I know initially there was some confusion about whether or not it could be used for things like infrastructure. Is that accurate?
I think we're getting more clarity on that, and at the city we are developing a process for how those funds will be spent as we get more clarity on how they can be spent and the allocations. You know, we'll get half of the allocation this year, another half of the allocation in 2022, and knowing what we can do with that and how long we can expend those funds to really bring investment to the city and do all the things that we want to do. Those are ongoing discussions.
Is there gonna, hi, Mayor.
Hi.
Is there going to be support or other sort of kind of, I guess, things to make up for the potential business and traffic issues that are going to be caused along Sprague when that construction is really underway and fully blocked off?
I think that's something probably Kyle could answer as far as transportation.
Certainly. We know that projects like these, when we have to do a full shutdown, really impact the business community on here. We've seen this as the phases of the project have gone forward, and obviously the outcome of this is what we're all going for, this brand new streetscape. It's very rare that we get the opportunity to really go from building face to building face and come out with something completely new at the end of it. So we work very closely with our businesses on the communication protocols, providing signage and trying to keep access to all the businesses throughout the challenging construction work that we have ahead. And we're doing everything we can, and we hope everybody here too will help try to support these businesses. It's always a challenge when you have to shut down the street and all that traffic has to get diverted. So we just ask everybody to help go out of their way and come down and see what's going on. It's exciting, and give these folks some local support.
What's the status of the water tower on the South Hill? Is Hamblin Park still the ideal location? Where are we at with that?
We're still working on finalizing exactly how to situate that and getting some public feedback for our elected officials to help drive that decision. It's still a top candidate for us to explore. It is going to be, certainly makes the most sense from a financial and engineering perspective, but certainly that's not the only perspective, and we're going to need some feedback from our community to help land that final siting.
This is only tangential to infrastructure, but have we initiated a study on fluoride or fluoridation, or where do we stand on that issue?
Sorry, I don't have that status update for you. That's actually from another department that works on that within the Public Works Division.
Mayor?
Maybe even Marlene
Yeah,
can answer that.
Sorry, Marlene.
It's Marlene's department.
So we've been working with City Council. We've gotten some changes potentially from the grantor on being able to proceed with an engineering study without having those funds at risk for not having to be repaid. So I think we're going to see some advancement happening on that as the mayor and council work through that issue. We'll probably at least see an engineering study move forward this spring.
Anybody else? That's it. Thanks for coming.